Dexter Season 3 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you are caught up to the point where I am, you're watching Dexter, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be Dexter Season 3, Episode 3. The title of this episode is called The Lion Sleeps Tonight. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode, and it was last night that I watched it. Dexter is at the grocery store with Rita, Aster, and Cody, and he sees a random guy talking to Aster, and apparently he's asking where the Cheerios are. Dexter points him in the right direction, and as they leave the store, he sees this guy get into his car, so he takes a moment to jot down the license plate, just in case. At the station, Masuka passes out issues of Forensic Quarterly with his article in it, and really wants everybody to read it. Bad. Miguel shows up at the station, and Dexter wonders why he's trying so hard to be his friend. Another murder with skin missing, and this time it's the guy who told Deb that Tegan was with Freebo. I don't remember his name though. And then Dexter actually spills the beans to Deb that Rita's pregnant, and Deb responds with, "A baby? Motherfucking roly-poly chubby cheeks shit machine?" And she is very happy for Dexter and said he's going to make an excellent father, and gives Dexter a hug. Like, that made Deb's day just to hear that Dexter and Rita are having a baby. Although technically at this moment of saying this, it isn't necessarily something that's 100% going to happen. Dexter might not be involved, but obviously we know later that it's different. And right after that, or soon after that, Rita tells Dexter he'll make a good father if he wants to. Miguel introduces Dexter to his older brother, Ramon, who's a sheriff in a different precinct. And then Dexter, after spending the day and early evening, Rita goes back home and checks out the guy from the grocery store. And unfortunately, it's confirmed that he is a sexual predator. Miguel shows up at Dexter's place and wants to have some drinks. So Miguel tells Dexter that he wants to see Freebo's body. And Dexter's like, oh boy. Deb pressures to have Anton give her more information. So Anton, because of this, smokes weed in a public restroom. So Deb has him arrested. Harry shows Dexter some brain scans of killers in a flashback, and Dexter's brain scan kind of matches theirs, so it's something in the brain when somebody wants to be a serial killer. And then Dexter shows Miguel that he put Freebo's body in a grave that had a casket lowered onto it. Of course, we know that's not the case, and that he was chopped up and put in the ocean somewhere. Dexter sees the sexual predator while on the beach with Rita and the kids, along with Miguel and his family. So Dexter decides to confront Nathan and tells him to stay away from Aster and the rest, stay away from everybody, essentially. Dexter tells Deb he doesn't know if he's going to be there for the kid. And Deb, of course, punches him like over and over again over this, because she knows that Dexter will be there. He just has to realize that, yes, that's what he wants to do. And then Deb figures out that the Jane Doe is, in fact, Tegan, due to Dexter putting a missing person sign out for her right there in her vision while she's out having a coffee with Dexter. Or a latte, or whatever the hell it was. I don't remember precisely what it was, but she sees it while she's talking to Dexter. Masuka is mad that Quinn put gum on his magazine issue and then put the magazine in the trash. Forensic Quarterly is awesome. You need to read it, Quinn, and everybody else. Miguel gives Dexter the shirt that he was wearing when Freebo was killed, because that shirt got blood on it from when he hugged Dexter, and the knife was kind of on Miguel's back. So it had Freebo's blood on it. That could implicate him in the case, because he wants Dexter to trust him. Deb apologizes to Anton for arresting him, and then Anton sings a song he made for her. He's singing it in a different language, and then somebody tells Deb that it's she's bopping around to it, and then she's they're like, "Oh, you're the skinny mean bitch." Dexter strangles Nathan Martin. Now, while he didn't necessarily meet the code, but I mean, if there's anything lower on the list, murderers might be ahead of pedophiles because that's just sick. So that is the person killed in this episode as far as Dexter killing somebody. Doesn't quite meet the code though, technically. And then Dexter decides that he's going to be a father and raise a child as the episode ends. So, again, season 3, I'm not super enjoying it, although this one was better than the first two. As far as my score of the episode, I decided to give it an 8.2 out of 10. For our villain in this episode, which I would consider being Nathan Martin, he'll get a 3 out of 10 for being a sick freak pedophile. He didn't really do anything except take pictures in the episode. That was all he was really good for. And then the character of the episode in this particular one, which was hard, I decided to give it to Miguel Prado just because I am really anticipating giving Masuka the character of the episode at some point. And I don't recall if Soderquist was in the episode. He might have been sitting at a desk, and I just didn't notice it as I was typing my notes up. But it is what it is. But you've heard me talk about it. Now, of course, it's your turn. If you're a fan of Dexter, Dexter New Blood, or like anything that's on JDev TV, well, Walking Dead stuff, UFC live reactions, fight reactions, I should say, or anything else, or if you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, make sure you smash that like button. If you want to share this, fine with me. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are. What would you rate this episode? Who would be your character of the episode? Favorite moment? And if you want to rate Nathan Martin, the sick pedophile that he is, fine with me. Please do so. And last but certainly not least, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.